into the end zone.
Hey, Larry! 2-2. Hey! Easy. Whoa.
Here's Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's a third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Murray and company going for it on fourth. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson from 4 yards out. And the Falcons go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. That's complete to his running back, Portis. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Yellow 80! 59!
From the gun, here's Stafford. Going up top for Kupp. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
22!
Throwing is Stafford. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They hand it off to Portis. He's still barreling through. Touchdown, L.A. Clinton Portis, 33 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Well, now how about this return? And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
What? 2-2. Swim. 2-2.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Murray. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Rams 7. Morton Anderson.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Here's Stafford. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before the break. Stafford going up top for Kupp. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, LA! Clinton Portis, his second touchdown of the night. And the Rams come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And we are tied at 14.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
23 yards on the tuck and run.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Falcons, first down.
They fake the handoff, now Murray. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Steve Smith, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have broken our tie. And the kick is no good, but there are flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call. Now to try to add the extra point, the lefty Anderson. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
The score, Falcons 21, Rams 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
Anderson to kick off.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fights through and now a crease. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 119 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They'll go right back to the ground with Portis. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Stafford. Short throw that's caught by Davis. Room to maneuver at the 35. Touchdown, LA! Vernon Davis, 51 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and 9.
Murray going to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Green.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Murray again. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. And this one complete to Smith. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
That's to his running back, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Go. 2-2. 2-2.
Peyton going to get it again on 2nd. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Murray to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Big 20. Get away, Lee.
Now it's Stafford. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a carry for Portis. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage of just over a minute to go in the game. A run with Portis. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. They'll run it here with Portis. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Stafford now to throw. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
2-2.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but he's tackled inbounds up near midfield. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Back to throw. Murray. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. To throw is Murray. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
12 more yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. So everything rests on the left foot of the great Morten Andersen.
A 42-yard attempt.
And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And that changes everything here in OT.
Jason Myers set to
So
kick off.
possession in overtime first goes to the Atlanta Falcons, and we are back underway. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
First throw of overtime for Murray. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And they need 5 yards on third down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. To throw is Murray. And he is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A chance now to strike first in the overtime session and get a big leg up. First and goal. Now a give. Here's Peyton running left. Looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard that time. Second and goal.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Murray now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Boss. 2-2. Big Ace open.
Murray now, third and goal. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now fourth down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruin.
First throw in overtime for Stafford. Open man, complete downfield to Davis. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 33 yards that time.
And you just had the feeling when they took the field for this drive, they meant business. They knew a field goal would keep the game going, but a touchdown would end it here in overtime. And that nearly did it right there. What a play to put them in position to win this ball game.
Now it's Stafford. connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had to read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Portis. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And even 150 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. They'll try and run for it here with Portis. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. Myers' kick is good. And we are tied once again here in the overtime session. Both teams swapping field goals on their respective first drives of overtime. So now, you know the drill. It's on to old school sudden death.
Yeah, it sounds exciting, doesn't it? Can I be a little bit of Dennis Downer here, though? That drive, able to go that far, yet they had to kick the field goal to keep playing. You would have thought maybe, could they punch it in and go ahead and end it?
We get more free football.
Oh, yeah, good point. I'm back upbeat again. Forget the Downer stuff.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I cannot imagine how these players and coaches feel, Charles, because my palms sweating up here in the booth now as we go to the 3rd drive of overtime. And as we know from here on out, any points win this football game.
I'll throw you a towel as well, partner. I've got one for myself, but let's face it, our nerves, our pressure, nothing compared to what's going on that field. Both of the field goal kickers active here early. Can one of them become the hero and end this thing?
Now 2nd and 3.
Oh, what? What you got?
Here's Murray. Throw outside. McCaffrey's got it. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's good for a Falcons first down.
2-2.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. It's caught. Smith. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Falcons first down.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only 2nd down, but I kick it and give myself real margin for error here.
Don't wait for 3rd. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's 3rd down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it.
Now Murray off play action. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. So a win here for the Falcons. And the guy who led the way was the man behind center, Charles. That's Kyler Murray.
Yeah, he really carved up this defense. They were left looking at each other a number of times and just shrugging their shoulders. He had 4 touchdown passes and even had another on the ground for good measure.